Well, hello, everybody. This is Bob Umlas again, hopefully with another tip that you will enjoy. Um, in December of 2023, I attended the Financial Modeling World Championship, and one of the presenters presented this workbook and a solution, and I saw that there was a cool way to do the answer in a different way, which is what I want to show you. So the issue was, there's a bunch of words here, and the question is, which letter is used the most? And the solution that was presented is done as in front of you, as you can see. First, they took each word and did a mid of that word. The sequence based on the length of that, the comma means that it'll spread out over columns. So the sequence of the length of B4 in this case is 8, so that for the next 8 columns, we get each letter, and then that was filled down. And once we had that, they broke that into one long list of all the letters by using the to-call function. And it went from D4 to K23, which is all of that. And the comma 1 at the end is to not show all the blanks. So I didn't want to get these blanks in here. So now that I had that they presented a list of all the letters going down to row 133 here, what is the code of that? And the reason we got the code of N4 #, is to get the spill range of all these letters. The code of that is because to count which is the most common, we needed the mode function. And the mode function only works on numbers, not letters. So in Q3 here, it did the mode of this whole range. 78 wound up being the most common number in that list of numbers, and then it was a simple matter of changing that back to a character. The char of that code is the reverse. Char of 65 is an A, and the code of A is 65, and so on. So N is the answer. And it was presented and it was accepted and everything was fine. But then I realized there's got to be a better way. Do we need to have all this data in here? And it turns out we don't. So I'm gonna just my solution. Let me just hide these columns so we have everything in view. Is done in this one cell. That is, if I were to delete all these, Control minus, delete all them, and I still have the answer. So let's take a look at the formula in there, and I'll do that with a formula text so I can make it bigger. And in my personal, I have a formula text of the cell I want, and then I can make that even bigger, but you can see it. I use a let function, and I pick simple like X, and that's the text join, the delimiter being nothing. And then I'm joining cells B4 to B23, which is all these. So X is all that, all together, no spaces. And then I'm taking the character or the char of the mode of the code of the mid of X. Now the mid of X is all these. The sequence is the length of X. Now X is all these, so however many characters there are, let's say it's 200, is the number of 1 through 200. The mid of X, and the numbers 1 through 200 for a length of 1. So I have each letter. It's a W, then an O, then an R, and so on. The code of that changes that to numbers. The mode of that finds the most common number, and then the char of that just returns the result. Little proof, if I change all these to A's, A is the most common letter. Short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.